How are you, dude?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, nice. Are you down at Fingal Bay, Fingal Head at the moment?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Which is literally, it's not even far from where I am. I'm only on the sunny coast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah,
Well, it's like an hour and a bit.
yeah. Only a little bit down there. Man, it's so good to chat with you. I want to dive in and learn a bit more about you. When I first heard "Missing You," epic song, man. Like the storytelling in the song is incredible, and I want to touch on that. But tell us about your history, mate. What was it that got you into music?
Well, I grew up in music. My family were involved in church. My dad was the drummer, and my mom sang and
Yeah,
played instruments in the church band. And I just, I just love like, my parents took me along, and I just loved it. So,
yeah.
yeah.
What were you listening to back at those moments? What style of music or genre? Was there a particular artist that you and mum and dad were listening to at the time?
It's very mixed, very eclectic. A lot of gospel music, and a lot of
Yeah,
my mom's family love country music. They're from out west, and some of my uncles listen to reggae and soul music. So I listen
yeah,
to.
nice.
I'm very like eclectic music.
Seems to be quite a lot of different genres. And your genre that you've gone for is a bit of pop, bit of punk, bit of gospel in there. I mean, with Missing You and stuff, is that the genre that I'm hearing?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, nice, man. Tell us the story about Missing You. Like I said, it is an epic song. I guess the story is you're missing someone. Are you missing family? Are there friends that you're missing? Is it through COVID? Maybe at this time of life.
Yeah. Well, when I went in to write it with Matt, it was more about I just like finished school. Um, I left to keep doing music, and
Yeah.
around my friends so much because you're around your friends like 5 days a week.
Yes.
When
Doesn't
you
that change when you finish up school?
in my room writing songs, and I was like, oh, really miss my friends. And
Yeah.
then COVID happened, and it was just like, ah, you got no friends. And yeah, I think we all like really it hit everyone hard.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very hard time for a lot of people, the majority of around the world, and especially for artists that they make their living from, like in your situation, making their living from music and touring and doing shows and doing all that kind of thing. What were you doing in the time to promote your music through the time that you couldn't go on stage or you couldn't go to your local venue, pub, whatever that may be, and perform? What were you doing to promote your music?
I started doing like Instagram
Yeah,
live. I'm really bad at social media and
me too.
so I really tried my hardest to like do good at social media.
Yeah.
I did do a lot more songwriting, I think, than performing,
Yeah.
but it was cool to like try all the technical stuff.
That's what life is all about, man. You just got to try, you've got to give it a go, and literally, you never know what can happen. And in your story right now, look where you are right now. Like that's an accomplishment for you, man.
Pretty
And
cool.
being so young too, like just leaving school, and you're signed. You've got your new single out now, and I believe there is an EP on the way.
On the way, not long now.
Nice, nice. And before we talk to that, you mentioned the person Matt before. That person being one of the most amazing artists here in Australia, Matt Corby, who is an absolute legend in music. Tell us about that relationship between you and Matt. How did that all happen?
I met him when I first met him. I opened for him when I was 16
Yeah,
in Brisbane, and it was just this little like acoustic show, a very intimate one. And I was doing my set with my guitar,
yeah.
and he he really liked it. So he was like popping around the corner and like watching, and he was like, "Oh, you're cool. We should work together." And then we made an EP.
So that moment there where he said you're cool, did he kind of not really know who you were at the time?
Oh, this was like 2 years ago. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
he just liked what I was doing.
Nice. How good is that, man? And the EP, working together on that, the story behind the EP. I mean, there's always stories about music and stuff, and that's what they're all about, is telling stories. But what's the story with your upcoming EP?
It's just a few of my experiences. When I write lyrics, it's sort of whatever is in me on that day. If I'm feeling sad or happy,
Yeah.
comes out in the song. So it's just
How good.
it's just like sort of like a snapshot of like what I was feeling whenever.
Yeah. If you were having a bad day and you were thinking of lyric and you got your pen and paper out and you're writing a lyric of a particular song on a bad day, how does that make you mentally go, okay, it's good, I've written it down and I feel a bit better? Is it kind of a little therapy for you as well when you're writing, when you're having a bad day?
Yeah, it's good. It's just like talking to someone, I guess. When you book, you just letting it all out. It's not good to like hold in.
Yeah.
Let it out.
and I mean, that's what music is. It's telling a story, and it's inviting us as listeners in, going, okay, this is the story that this particular artist is going through, or your song, in example of Missing You. That is legit for the majority of people, here in Australia, where we did miss our family. We couldn't go and see family and stuff like that. And that's what music is all about, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. What else is installed for you in 2021? Of course, the single's out, Missing You. The EP's on the way. I mean, shows are a bit at the moment. We don't know what's happening with those. But what do we got for 2021?
I think slowly, very slowly, more and more shows coming up. I got another song off the EP that's coming out very soon.
Can you give us a little hint what it may be called? What is it about?
I don't know. But a lot of new music coming out this year. A lot of releases. So I'm very excited for that. Nice one, man. Yeah.
That's really, really cool. Who do you want to work with eventually, in your career? Obviously, you very young. You've got plenty of time. But who are the dreams and to work with? Or do you want to stay here in Australia, or do you want to plan on going overseas?
Oh, I'll go wherever anyone wants me to go. It's just the experience. I'll work with anyone.
Yeah.
It's just having fun, I think.
Exactly, man. And that's a great attitude. That's a really great attitude. Man, it is so good. Missing You is out now. It's the brand new single, and the EP. We're looking forward to hearing that sometime this year. Man, it's so good chatting to you.
Oh, thanks for having me. It's nice to meet you.